Still very much acting within the range, scope, boundary jurisdiction. Come alive, get on board. On this sporting platform, join me on Offside with Olalekan Efficient. On Offside, we give it to you the way you want it. We take it deep, we even go more deeper. We bring you the action, the excitement, where it's going down and how it went down. Join me on this super dial as I take you around the world of sports. For sponsorship and advert, you can call 070 35 41 51 92. Stay on Offside the smart way. Yes, fantastic time to all the listeners at home, wherever you are hearing us from. Welcome to another edition of your favorite sports program, Offside with Olalekan Efficient. And of course, it's a pleasure to know you are there to receive every bit of information we have brought, all for your listening pleasure today. Don't forget, it's 63 days to that big football event in the world, that is Russia 2018 World Cup. Is 63 days to Russia 2018, and of course, all teams are shaping, everything is getting ready to make sure, of course, that Nigeria have a decent campaign at the 2018 FIFA World Cup. And of course, Champions League yesterday night, it was what we can call another drama. Yes, people thought Juventus will upset Realmadrid, but they did try, but it was a match that ends in a very dramatic one. Referee Michael Oliver did the unthinkable, but I don't know. Whatever happened as far as that game is concerned, to remain mystery, because of I think that tackle from Benatia, it's a reckless tackle. It's a reckless tackle of Cristiano Ronaldo, because of he should have not let that. But people say that Michael Oliver should have let that one be. He shouldn't have make that call. Giving Gianluigi Buffon red card, and of course a call for a penalty. It's a personal opinion, which I believe it's only referee. There's some decision that is always at the referee at discretion, and I think that was what referee Michael Oliver did. But for me, if I was the one, if I was the referee yesterday night, I wouldn't have made that call, because Juventus has put in a lot of things to that game. Nobody thought they were able to do that. Scored 3 fantastic goals at the Santiago Bernabeu in the presence of Real Madrid fans. Madrid got the first goal at the 2nd minute, and got another one at the 7th minute, and Matuidi, courtesy of that beautiful striker from called for Madrid at the 60th minute. But little but no wonder, the extra time, with the added times of about 7 minutes, towards the last minute of the extra time, there was that penalty, and they don't know that Buffon was given red card, and that former Arsenal goalkeeper had to come in to a standing goal post for him. But trust Ronaldo, that opportunity. I was telling guys that there's no way in the world Ronaldo would have missed that. It's just so very, very emotional one. I felt so bad for Juve, because they put everything into play. They attack Madrid, despite the fact that they are in their home. They make sure they take the game to them. Baryen was a little bit complacent, but the little addition towards the second half, a little addition from Zinedine Zidane, changed the scope of things a little bit. We saw Real Madrid coming forward, attacking wise, and but yes, Juventus defended with their life, but that single, penalty call from Michael Oliver, actually ruined the tempo and the fantasy of the game. Some people said, one of the reasons English referee would not be officiating at the FIFA World Cup. Nobody knows, but for me, a lot of people have been saying that call was unnecessary. But if it's actually a call for penalty, either it's towards the end of the match or during the match, a penalty is always a penalty. It's on that note, we'll be signing in today on your Thursday edition of Offside with Olalekan Efficient. Don't forget, to go to keep you up to date with what is happening in Gold Coast, Australia, as far as the Commonwealth Games is concerned. And don't forget about 8 athletes have absconded in the Cameroonian team Cameroon, who are currently in Australia. That's Africa for you. Those guys don't think of to go back to their country. Their future is not secure. But more details of what's happened as far as the Commonwealth game is concerned in Gold Coast, Australia. Let's go on this very short break. When we're back, we'll kickstart the show for you. Don't forget, it's still Offside, Olalekan Efficient. We'll be back after this time out. Yes, welcome back from that very short break, and of course, let's kickstart the show for real. And I'll be starting from what happened yesterday as far as the UEFA Champions League is concerned. Yes, the first news that Ronaldo rescued Real Madrid. Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo netted an added time penalty to send Real Madrid through to the semi-final of the Champions League, despite a remarkable comeback from Juventus at Santiago Bernabeu on Wednesday night. Real had come into the second leg with the family in control of the quarter-final tie after securing 3-0 win in Turin a week ago. But Juve appeared to take inspiration from Roma's remarkable comeback against Barcelona on Tuesday night, when they scored 3 goals to look to send the tie into extra time. The visitor first goal arrived within just 2 minutes when Sami Khedira's superb chipped cross into the box from the right and was headed in by Mandzukic, which the ball that went past Keylor Navas. The 31-year-old forward then left Real stunned when he doubled Juve advantage 8 minutes before the break with another header. This time was substitute Steven Lightning cross. Mandzukic's second goal meant that Juve were leading the second leg clash 2-0 and needed just one more to send game to extra time. And the Italians got their third on the dramatic evening when Keylor Navas failed to claim a cross which allowed Matuidi to poke the ball into the comeback of the net. With the tie going into extra time, they were handed a huge lifetime in added times when they were awarded a penalty for Giorgio Chiellini foul on Lucas Vazquez in the area. Gianluigi Buffon reacted angrily to the decision, confronting Michael Oliver and subsequently being sent off for his protest for being protesting. But it was a very, very emotional one. And another one coming from here, incredible Ronaldo holds the record for 3 best UEFA Champions League scoring season ever. Cristiano Ronaldo has added yet another astonishing goal scoring record to his remarkable collection of statistics after netting against Juventus in the Champions League. Ronaldo scored the Bernabeu against Italian champions in the second leg of their quarter-final on Wednesday night. It was the Portuguese hitman 15 goals in 2017-2018 competition, the third highest goal tally for an individual player in a season. The top 2 seasons were held, unsurprisingly, by Ronaldo for 2 of his other phenomenal European seasons for Real. He scored 16 goals in the 2015-2016 season when Real won the competition, eventually beating local rivals Atletico Madrid on penalties in the final. This is only surpassed by the remarkable 17 goals he scored in 2013-2014 season, where again Real were champions after defeating Atletico in Lisbon in that showpiece. Yes, sir, yes, still very much on Champions League, on what happened yesterday night. Don't forget, on the other games, Bayern Munich, they drew Sevilla. It was a draw, 0-0 0-0 at the scoreline was 0-0 at the Allianz Arena yesterday. Bayern Munich returned to the semi-final of the Champions League for the 7th time in 9th season, advancing 2-1 on aggregate after a goalless draw at the Allianz Arena. Sevilla returned to the quarter-final of the competition for the first time in 60 years after knocking out Manchester United with a round of 16 victory at Old Trafford, but their luck ran out against the recently crowned Bundesliga champion. Still much at the first 30 minutes belonged to Sevilla, who had 3 solid chances within a 5-minute span, including a shot by Pablo Sarabia in 15 minutes that deflected off Jerome Boateng's arms, and a minute later, one from Joaquin Correa that was grabbed by Bayern goalkeeper. Bayern's best chance of the first half came in the 38th minute when Arjen Robben set up Frank Ribéry at the top of the penalty area, only for Ribéry's shot to be punched away by Sevilla goalkeeper David Soria. Robert Lewandowski nearly provided the game first goal in the 49th minute when Rafinha crossed to the striker at the far post, only for the header to go into the other side. Yes. Bayern is into the semi-final of the UEFA Champions League, and of course still very much on what happened yesterday night as far as UEFA Champions League is concerned. And this one I'm going to take this story on Lucky Citizen, and that is talking about what happened as far as Manchester City concerned. They lost to Liverpool in the front of their home fans 2-1. That one ended giving Liverpool another opportunity to play in the semi-final of the UEFA Champions League, making them play in the semi-final of the UEFA Champions League 10 times, and 2 times opportunity to beat the record of Manchester United. Manchester United are playing the semi-final 12 times. But yeah, Messi, a Champions League quarter-final course. Barcelona was stunned by Roma at the Stadio Olimpico on Wednesday, surrendering a 4-1 lead to lose 3-0. The result sent shockwave across Europe and extend Messi's wretched record in Champions League quarter-final. The Argentina superstar has not scored in his last 11 fixtures at the stage of the competition, a run that covers 6 straight seasons. Messi did not score in the tie against Roma and also drew a blank against fellow Italian side Juventus last year. The Bianconeri recorded 3-0 aggregate victory. Barca also fell at the last 8 stage in 2015-2016 as Atletico Madrid won 3-2 on aggregate, with Luis Suarez scoring both Barca goals. And of course, I'm still taking you back to what happened about 2 days ago as far as UEFA Champions League is concerned. And of course, this one is coming from Roma camp. Roma is saying that they respect no one. Roma respect everyone and they fear nobody. Don't forget, with after that amazing and fantastic comeback against Barcelona, Kevin Strootman revealed in Roma's perfect performance against Barcelona and warned their rivals. We respect everyone but fear no one. Strootman helped Roma come back from 4-1 down to beat Barcelona 3-0 and reach the Champions League semi-final, and the midfielder expressed his pride at the Galarrossi pulling off the turnaround. It was a very special evening for all of us and many Italian fans. I have seen that Serie A club have congratulated us too, and this is very nice. We battled and we did everything to pick up important results. We knew it would be difficult against a very good team, but we gave everything. I must thank the fans and also to everybody who supported Roma so far. Yes, that's far as far as Champions League is concerned. Yes, we'll wait until Friday to know who is playing against who. As we start now, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Liverpool, and Roma, they will be battling each other at the semi-final of UEFA Champions League. But something is telling me that it's going to be Bayern, Real Madrid, and Liverpool, Roma for semi-final. You can take that to the bank, but I have a feeling that it's going to be Bayern, Real Madrid, and Liverpool, Roma, which Bayern might go through, and Liverpool too will go through. Then we are going to see Bayern and Liverpool in final, which will be Liverpool for the taking. Just go and write it down somewhere that says so. Of course, let's move straight to another story of what is happening. Don't forget, as I said, that World Cup would soon be around, 63 days to World Cup, and there's been a lot of things that is happening as far as World Cup is concerned. This one is coming from the camp of the Super Eagles. Super Eagles go Keneshaw assured that the Super Eagles will not be go shy in Russia. Super Eagles manager Coach Keneshaw is confident that his team attack, which misfired in recent games, will come good at the World Cup in Russia and score as many goals as possible. The Super Eagles will overcome whatever problems they are having presently and do well at the World Cup. I know we are lacking in some areas presently, as shown in recent matches against Poland and Serbia, but we shall sort all that out before the World Cup. The friendly matches are meant to prepare for World Cup and correct any noticeable flaws and pick the best players who fit into my philosophy and tactics. I have seen 2 games and I have another 3 to play and pick my team for Russia. He continued, said, we know the problems of the team and we shall try to correct them and try to play on the weakness of the World Cup opponents. We shall force goal in Russia and try to stop opponents from scoring. We have to work really hard and qualify from our group. Yes, that one is coming from the coach of the side, that is coach of the Super Eagles, Coach Kenneth Raw. And of course, yes, let me take you straight to what is happening. Let's before I forget, yes, don't forget that the Europa League quarter-final, second leg will take place today between Arsenal will be traveling to CSK Moscow. You don't forget, Arsenal, they won that one 4-1 in the first leg at the Emirates Stadium. Courtesy of goal coming from a fantastic player, scored a lot of goals. Mkhitaryan was on his score sheet and quite a number of Arsenal players. But the second leg is going to be coming Moscow today, and the both sides have been getting prepared to see how that one is going to pan out. Don't forget that this trophy, this competition, is very important to Arsene Wenger if there's going to be any need for him to progress to play in the UEFA Champions League next season. And of course, even Vato is going to make sure he's going to throw up the toe where he needs to win this one, at least for give fans something to salvage. And of course, that man ahead of tonight's game, it is not over yet. This one is coming from the camp of CSK Moscow. Arsenal welcome. Arsene Wenger is talking here that it's not over yet. Arsenal welcome Barcelona winning ahead of Moscow shoulder. Arsene Wenger and Shokra Mustafi was amazed to see Roma stun Barcelona and are determined Arsenal do not suffer a similar fate as CSK Moscow. Barcelona's stunning champions lead loss to Roma serve as a warning to Arsenal as they prepare to defend the advantage over CSK Moscow in the Europa League tonight. And as Valverde's men carried a 4-1 first leg led to Rome, but was sensationally denied a place in the semi-final from the 8th minute from time when Costa Manola's seal off with no other one ends. I just hope that this will not will not happen to us, because it will be a disaster if CSK Moscow overturned 4-1, lost in first leg and beat Arsenal. Of course, a lot of people, Iwobi have been saying that it's possible Iwobi might make his first Arsenal goal in 82 days. We look forward for Alex Iwobi to make the start-off lineup today. Don't forget that Arsenal, Wonder Kid Nigerian forward, has been a very key part to Arsenal this season. Of course, Super Eagles forward Alex Iwobi will desperate to score his first goal for Arsenal since January 2018. When he fired in the Ghana's second goal in 4-1 bashing of Crystal Palace at the Emirates Stadium. The Nigerian put up a man-of-the-match performance last weekend, delivering 2 assists to proper Arsenal to 3-2 defeat of Southampton in a Premier League game at the Emirates. Tonight, in the freezing cold of Moscow, Iwobi will be hoping he has done just 8 in the game against the Saints to command another start, which will be his fourth in 6 European League games this term, and 24 starts in the 32 games of the competition. If he scores tonight, it will be another added advantage for him, and of course, for that, it will be a very good thing to see Nigerian contingent playing week in, week out, to make sure. Yes, this one, of course, coming as far as let me try to take something. Of course, in CSK Moscow, CSK Moscow said that Ahmed Musa is available for tonight's game. Yes, Gocharenko insists at the rift with Nigerians is over. Yes, Ahmed Musa has resolved his rift with CSK Moscow coach Viktor Gocharenko and could be available for selection in today's crucial tie against Arsenal in the Europa League quarter-final return leg match at the Verb Arena. The 25-year-old from Leicester Loney was involved in an altercation with his coach in the weekend sleep trip to Dynamo Moscow. Gocharenko revealed Wednesday during his pre-match press conference ahead of the Arsenal visit that all issues concerning the role that have been laid to rest during the showdown talk with the player on Tuesday. Absolutely, the football first before every other thing. If he's ready to play tomorrow, that is tonight, he will come out and I will not remove him from my team because of my ambitions. I don't understand what's happened with Ahmed Musa. This is the guy that doesn't cut it at Leicester City. I was returned back to CSK Moscow for lack of playing time and he's still making the trouble. My guy should calm down, play your football, enjoy your game in Moscow, get fit for the World Cup and do a wonderful things as far as the community is concerned. Let's go on this very short break and when we come back, I'm going to give you latest of what is happening as far as the Commonwealth game is concerned. And for a little bit of boxing, what is coming within the camp of Anthony Wilder, and of course in a bit of fight Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Just stay put. I'll be back after this.
Fresh on the bed. Kini koko, baby, malapopo mi. Very soon you go do me. But I let no be tomato, pẹ̀lú rodo ni. Shine your eyes, korokoro. TDQ, níbi tí wọ́n ti ta Indomie. Na so dem beat, tán bá ti wá fẹ́ ya photo mi. Ṣé náà máa fẹ́yìn bí ẹni tó ti jẹ lóto? Don't spark up my life, ti ṣẹ́rí wáyà o. Got me blue, be not too right out. She be tearing at my heart, kaya o. Wá súnmọ́ bí gbé mi sáyà o. Panda, baby, me what design now. My love for you no go expire. To lift the body off your chest, now you my desire. Hey, I go love you, tired. I go love you, tired. Love you, tired. My baby, I go love you, tired. I go love you, tired. Love you, tired. Baby, I go love you, tired. I go love you, tired.
Yes, welcome back from that very short break. Of course, let me take you to what's happening as far as boxing is concerned. Yes, Deontay Wilder offer 8.8 million euros to fight Joshua. Deontay Wilder will reportedly confirm in the next 48 hours whether he intends to fight Anthony Joshua after being offered a flat fee of 8.8 million euros. Talks have been ongoing between the two camps to stage a heavyweight unification bout later this year, likely to be held somewhere in the United Kingdom. According to the news we received from Daily Telegraph, 3 separate offers have been submitted to Deontay Wilder this week for a fight expected to gross at least 60 million euros for it goes ahead. However, the same report indicates that the contract does not state when the fight will be or whether a fight will be even be Joshua next bout. As part of the agreement, a 50-50 split in the force may be discussed for a second contest between the pair. Well, Deontay Wilder, let's see how far that one goes. We can't wait for that one after Joshua confidently defeated Joseph Parker. I think, if Joshua will be able to take on Deontay Wilder, it will be a very good test for him. As I've always said that I respect Anthony Joshua. I love him. I love his craft. He's a very good boxer. But for me, I believe so much in the physicality of Deontay Wilder. This is a man that has had 40 professional fights and he has won 39 knockouts. Out of them, it's going to be a very big one for Anthony Joshua to crack. No disrespect to Anthony Joshua. No disrespect. He's a very good fighter. He's young. At 21 bouts, at 3 champions. Looking forward to the 4th one. But I think the fight between Joshua and Wilder will determine if Joshua is actually that real champion that people thought he is. For me, I believe Deontay Wilder looks a little bit more physique. He looks more athlete than Joshua. I see that's kind of Mayweather in the physique of Deontay Wilder. Don't let me say too much before people started saying that I'm rooting, disrespecting a fellow Nigerian man. Hey guys, I love Joshua. I love Wilder, but I just believe in the ability of those Wilder, of course, to defeat any boxer anywhere around the world. Of course, let me take you to what's happening in Commonwealth Games. Gold Coast in Australia. Don't forget, the event started April 4th and is going to end this Saturday. Yes. Let me tell you, I told you before that about 8 athletes from Cameroonian camp have disappeared in Australia. When nobody knows where they are. I think that they just find their way in search for a greener pasture, of course. So let me just tell you what's happening as far as the Nigerian Nathaniel 400 hurdles glory. Yes, fast rising 400 meters barrier runner Glory Onome Nathaniel is seeking to become the second Nigerian woman to win the 400 hurdles title at the Commonwealth Games after Muizat Ajoke Odumosu's historic feat at Jawahar Nehru Stadium, India in 2010. Odumosu was the second Nigerian woman then to run in the final of the event after Maria Usifo in 2010. And since her 55.28 second performance landed her at the podium that October night in India, no other Nigerian has made it to the medal zone. The closest was Amaka Ogbegunam, who was disqualified in the final of the event 4 years ago in Glasgow, Scotland. Today, Nathaniel wants to return Nigeria to the podium again and hope she can spring a surprise by raising to glory all the odds to tackle his opponent. Let's see how far this lad will able to put Nigeria in the world match or more world match. Of course, Haruna Quadri and Biodun Toriola advanced in table tennis singles. Nigerians Haruna Quadri on Wednesday, that was yesterday, defeated Baryen from Mauritius in 4 sets in the men's single round of 32 at the ongoing 2018 Gold Coast Commonwealth Games in Australia. Quadri making his first appearance after illness. He's through to the round of 16 with 4-0 win, 11-4, 11-8, 11-4, 12-10. He will face Zhu Jinpang from Singapore in men's single round of 16 on Thursday, which is today. Also, on Wednesday, Nigerian Bode Abiodun defeated Northern Ireland Leanne Pitford 4-1 in the men's singles round of 32. They won the game 4-1, that is 11, 13-11, 8-11, 11-2, 11-7, and 11-7. The team Nigeria veteran Segun Toriola, 43 years, defeated Aaron Wilson through Trinidad and Tobago in 4-1 in men's single round of 32 clash. 11-7, 11-1, 10-12, 11-3, and 11-3. He will face Satyan Ganakaran from India in the men's single round of 16. And of course, yes, this one is a good one from boxing. Oriyomi quit in boxing quarterfinal. Aisat Oriyomi of Nigeria could not emulate the semi-final feat of her compatriot yesterday Odunuga as she threw in the towel against Kali McNeil from Northern Ireland in the women's boxing flyweight class 51 kg at the Gold Coast 2018 Commonwealth Games yesterday. Despite a dominant display by Oriyomi, the contest was abandoned after round 1 and was awarded to McNeil. Oriyomi took the first round with score of 10-9, 10-9, 9-10, 10-9, 10-9 before she abandoned the contest. Earlier on Wednesday, Odunuga progressed into the semi-final after overcoming Caroline Verriès of Canada. She will face Paige Amoli from England in the semi-final on Friday. That will be tomorrow. Yes, as I said, table tennis double team win. Yes, table tennis double team win. Nigerian men's table tennis double teams recorded 3-0 win in their respective round of 32 on Wednesday at the ongoing Gold Coast. I just told you that one before. It was a fantastic outreach for Team Nigeria at the Commonwealth Games. Yes, quickly before we call it a day on today's episode of Offside, yes, let me just keep this one in. The goalkeeper of the Super Eagles, Ezenwa, injured in league game. The Super Eagles goalkeeper, Ikechukwu Ezenwa, picked up an injury as his club Enyimba played at Roman draw against Kwara United in a rescheduled Nigerian Professional Football League match at Day 16 encounter in Ilorin yesterday. Ezenwa collided with his teammate Andrew Abalogun in the 64th minute and received a treatment before he was replaced by Ghanaian Fatal Dauda. 6 minutes later, the former Eyimba FC goalie, who is expected to be named in Nigerian squad for the 2018 FIFA World Cup, to hope that the injury is not serious enough to prevent him from making it to the Mundial. Eyimba netted the opening two veteran midfielder Ikechukwu Ibenebu in the 9th minute. The People's Elephant was awarded penalty after Ernest Governor was impeded in the box and Ibenebu collided slotted in the ball. That game ended 1-1 on both sides, and I think since Kwara United have parted way with Coach John Obu, they've been having the decent scores. This time around, I think it's for a good one. Let me see. This one is coming from the camp of the Tigers, the Nigerian national basketball team. The Tigers captain Jogu said, "We have learned in Russia, focus on World Cup qualifier." Following Nigerian men's basketball team, the Tigers' poor performance at 2018 Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast, Australia, captain of the team Ike Jogu has said, "We have all learned from the competition." The Nigerians lost their first game to New Zealand, second to Canada, and final good game to Australia. The lifeline given to the team also where they have the opportunity to feature in the semi-final was also bungled as they lost to Scotland at the end of their participation in 2018 edition of the Commonwealth Games. Yes, it was a tough tournament for everyone, and the team losing all the games was not expected, but we have also seen a lot and also learned from that, said the Tigers captain. That's where we'll be drawing the curtain on today's episode of Offside with Olalekan Efficient. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Until next time I come away with another fresh package, I want to say thank you